Hello and welcome back to GingerMan. It's another early start for me and I decided I'd come to Falkirk. Firstly, I don't know nothing about Falkirk. This is a place I have spent no time in. I went to the Kelpies, but I mean, is that really Falkirk? It's on the outskirts. Anyway, it's early, it's 5:30 and I am ready to rock. The sun's up, the seagulls are singing. So Falkirk, show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. GingerMan with a can is here to make your day. GingerMan with a can, I'd like to hear you say today.
Well, here we go. It's meant to be an absolute cracker of a day today as well. So fingers crossed. I was out in the gardens yesterday and I got a little bit of sunburn on my shoulders and my arms. And it's still April, so I'm thinking we're going to have a cracker of a summer. And there you go. I thought I could hear a train. And it is a train. It's Falkirk train station. That's where I've parked. For £1. I'm happy with £1 for parking. It always seems fair. Like if I see it's £1, I'm at fair. Oh, here we go. I don't even know which direction to go in. There's so many things to see. So, we're going up the way. There's plenty of shops here anyway. There's big Tesco, Costa, Vets for Pets, Pets at Home. Tell you what, the pets in Falkirk are sorted. Oh, here we go. What we got? Town centre, let's head there. The Falkirk Historic Graveyard. See how they've spelt Falkirk? That's what I need. I need to get into the history of Falkirk, because I know this is a historical place. It's dripping wet. Oh aye, there we go. That's what I need. Right, I'm here. That's where I am. This is what it says. Falkirk Town Centre is renowned as one of the country's leading shopping destinations. That's a lie. The larger national stores are located in the pedestrianised High Street, which also gives access to its two covered shopping centres, the Howgate Shopping Centre and Callendar Square Shopping Centre. A short walk away, signposted from the town centre, is Central Retail Park. Huh. I've never once come to Falkirk shopping. I've never heard anyone saying, I'm going to Falkirk shopping today. That's why I was a bit taken aback when the sign said Scotland's leading shopping destination, because, well, that's not what I think it's known for. Maybe it was in the 80s, pre-GingerMan, but since I've been alive, I think a lot of people go to Edinburgh, Glasgow, Livingston, Stirling. Who knows? Let's see. We'll find out today. There you go. Nice big church building. Wellington. Born 1769, died 1852. That's all you need to know about him. Oh aye, it's historical around here. The buildings are oozing it. Look at that clock just chilling there. Right, we've got another statue up here. It's Falkirk's loaded with statues and history. I've got my work cut out for me this morning. That's why I got here at 5:30. Right, I do believe that is the Duke of Wellington's. I think this is like a tribute to British war heroes. So along this little bit here under the church, you've got the statue for the Duke of Wellington, who defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo. He's immortalised in Falkirk. And then we've got a statue for the men lost in the South African War. It's a really nice section along here with the church sort of creeping over. Brilliant. Lovely. And it's really quiet this morning, so of course it's quiet, it's 5:30. Oh, it smells like bakery. It's Greg's, that's what I can smell. I can smell bakery coming at me. I mean, I scoffed when it said Falkirk was the leading shopping place in Scotland, but it's way bigger than I was expecting. There's a giant unicorn on top of that building up there. Or is it just it's maybe not a unicorn, it doesn't have a horn. There's the Lonely Broomstick, home of the Scottish ghosts. Oh, spooky. This is pretty cool. So, the graveyard was cleared in the 1960s, leaving only a handful of memorials of historical significance. The grave of Sir John de Graham, who died at the Battle of Falkirk in July 1298, fighting alongside William Wallace, is surrounded by a decorative iron structure placed there in 1860s. Oh, this is nice. Falkirk is definitely oozing history. Forget about the shopping. Come visit the buildings, the architecture. Tonight we will either lie in Falkirk or paradise. Okay, so we have Sir John de Graham, William Wallace's right-hand man, died during the Battle of Falkirk when the English defeated Wallace in 1298. Boo! Gunge the English! It's a blunt sword, but it's a sword nonetheless. So, if you've seen the film Braveheart, you'll know how it all ends. Defeated here in Falkirk. I'm going to take my hat off to it, even though I've no brushed my hair this morning, that's why I've got a hat on. There we go. I'll take my cap off. I'd leave it there for him as a gift to say thanks for risking your life for us all. There we go. Done my bit. This morning I knelt at the tomb of Sir John de Graham, the gallant friend of the immortal Wallace. Robert Burns, 26th of August 1787. I was born August 26, 1988, and I'm going to kneel right here. Wow, what a powerful start to the morning. Yeah, that was really cool. That is such a cool place to visit. If you're in the area, you've got to go visit. The Battle of Falkirk. Although the Scottish army led by William Wallace, Guardian of Scotland, with his lieutenant John de Graham, was defeated, it was an important moment in the First War of Independence. The Battle of Falkirk Cairn is located in Callendar Park. There's one of the wee shopping centres. Kind of feels like a mixture of Stirling, Dundee, Dunfermline. It's got a little bit of everything, even Edinburgh. That's what Falkirk is. Falkirk's the place that's a little bit of everywhere, but it's a big bit of Falkirk. It's really impressive at this time in the morning. I don't know what this is, but I like it. The present Steeple is the third toll booth or townhouse to occupy this site. The first was built in the late 16th or early 17th century, but by 1697 it had become dangerous and was demolished. The replacement survived until 1803, when damage to its foundation caused serious subsidence, leading to its demolition. The steeple was completed in 1814 at a cost of £1,460 British. Next to Vision Express. So if you're struggling to see it, hop next door. This is a cool place, like look. Moor Street. There's a wee alleyway. I'm going down here, I see a Jamaican flag. Well, this is cool, it's got wee fairy lights at the top. It's the Jamaican kitchen. Toll Booth Street. It takes you at the back of the steeple. Look at this. Toll Booth Tavern. Tell you what, I didn't know Brian's Jamaican Kitchen was in Falkirk, down an alleyway. This is a dreamy little street. Dreamy. I feel like I'm in a maze right now. I'm going down different ways and coming out all different places. There we go. Where are we going next? Oh, there's something that's been demolished here. Does anyone else find multi-storey car parks haunting? Especially this type of design. I don't know what it is about them, but they haunt me. That's what a contrast from the historic town centre. It's amazing how the buildings like create a feeling in a certain place, and that this has all been destroyed and it's all rubble. It feels completely and utterly different. That's a telephone box with a telephone in it. That's a rare sight, that. A wee mini bandstand, and then there's bougie dogs opposite. There's those flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 high-rise flats in a big row that you see from basically the roads, the main roads as you head west from Fife. You see them all the time. Well, they're in Falkirk, that's where they are. So why is there a window up there that just says blood on it? There's another window next that says sweat, and then the next one says tears. Blood, sweat and tears. And then the one at the bottom says farts. Blood, sweat, tears and farts. Now we're getting into the communities of Falkirk, where the people live. I'll find out how many live here. I don't even know. I'm going to guess. It's pretty big, Falkirk. I'm going to guess 30,000. That could be well off. 30,000's my guess. It's a cheeky wee Lidl. It's an unfinished half bottle of Buckfast. Right, what we got up here? Callendar House, Callendar Park. That sounds like the place I want to be at. The park. Oh, it smells springy this morning. It smells good. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit undecided of what to do and where to go right now, but I've got a thirst on, and I always just wait to see what's going to happen. I thought I'll find a shop, something will be open. Nothing was open. Nothing. I didn't see one shop that was open. So now I'm going to have to change direction. I'll come back to those woods. Let's find a shop so I can wet my whistle. Simba, everything the light touches is our kingdom. Earlier I was guessing the population of Falkirk. I was like 30,000. Went and looked. It says 158,000. I couldn't be further away. I couldn't be further away. I guess there's 5 big flats, so that takes up a lot of people, but still, that's a lot of people. I don't even... Falkirk bigger than I was expecting. Callendar House Park, so I'm definitely going there. Big fields, loads of trees, fly drone. It's working out perfect here this morning in Falkirk, and the sun is coming up an absolute beauty. This looks like a sort of post-millennium housing estate. I'm going up this way. Hey, tell you what, Falkirk's a big maze. Every time I've walked down a street, like, I don't feel like I've followed the same street way on myself or anything. That's what I'm trying to say. Listen, I'll be more fluent with words once I've had a wee sip. Right, surely there's a shop open up here somewhere. Do you know something? All I can smell is spring and baked goods, like bakery, and it smells so good. Wow. I feel alive in Falkirk. I can smell food, I just can't find it. Something down here. Have I been here? I haven't been here. This little modest hidden away church is absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Cracking. I think I'm walking away in the opposite direction from the shops right now. I'm committed to this way. I was sure one of these was going to be a shop that I could utilise, but nope. I've travelled many miles and this is what I've got, a pace garage. After that long travel I finally got what I needed. I got some Volvic strawberry water, some cheese and onion discos to see me through. I probably should have just gone back in the town centre. Baines would have been open by now, but hey, we live and we learn. It's my first time in Falkirk and I'm exploring. I want to go find Callendar Park now. Look, there's Falkirk Tower. Unbelievable. It's not as big as I thought it'd be. And look, there's the palace, although it's in disrepair, but it's still Falkirk Palace. I think I'm on the edge of Falkirk. I think I've walked to the edge of Falkirk. There's the Falkirk football stadium. There you go. There's Falkirk football stadium. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're about to get promoted to the top division in Scotland, so the sun is literally shining on Falkirk right now. I'm going to go up this way under this bridge and see what I can see. I want to head back to the Callendar House Park place. At least if I get lost I can just follow this train track. I've now got a wet whistle and a belly full of cheese and onion discos. I'm raring to go. Look at this. I feel like this is going to take me back round to Callendar Park. My instincts tell me so. There's some rabbits, horses, living together, happy. Right, you can see the Ocals over there, heading all the way through into Fife, and then there it's Grangemouth. Not loads of billowing smoke, just a little bit. Falkirk, way bigger than I expected. I've definitely put in the steps this morning. There's so much I haven't even filmed me just wandering around. I was just thinking that there. What time is it? I left my house at like 4:30. It's now 7 in the morning. I'll be back home for 9 or 10. Right, I understand now why Falkirk has a massive population. The town of Falkirk was made a borough in 1600 and was then governed by a town council, also known as a corporation. Scotland's counties, boroughs and landward districts were abolished in 1975 under the Local Government Act of Scotland 1973 and replaced with upper tier regions and lower tier districts. A new Falkirk district was created as one of 3 districts within the central region. The new district was significantly larger than the old Falkirk borough, covering the whole area of 8 former districts and part of a 9th, which were all abolished at the same time. And there you go, that's why there's 158,000 people, because it swallowed up all the districts around it. There we go, Callendar House. That's the direction I wanted to be heading in. Funny, that high school across the road there is called Graham High School. So, I mean, aye, it's just a name, isn't it? It's someone's name, so there'll be loads of Grahams going to Graham High School. I wonder how many Grahams have been to Graham High School. There'll be a few. That's what I'm pondering right now in Falkirk. I wonder if there's a Derrick High School somewhere. A Bobby High School. Oh, this looks like a nice place to fly a drone. Trees, space. I just need a bench. It's not like the Highlands where there's a bench in every direction you look in somewhere. It's Falkirk. There's 158,000 people, so they have to be careful just giving out benches, but I'll use this tree stump over here. Well, this is probably better than a bench. Hey, whilst I sit here in Falkirk enjoying myself, about to fly the drone, I'll take my hat off to thank my patron legends. You guys are the best. Your names will be coming up the screen, and I love you all. I hope you enjoyed my recent extra episode I put up of Neffy Bridge. Brilliant. Also want to shout out to Jamie Tate. You're a top legend. He got me this water this morning, he got me some fuel, because he topped up my PayPal. What a guy, he's a big legend, so thank you Jamie Tate. And everyone else who's just supported or commented, liked or subscribed, you're all legends to me and I love you all. Thanks. Or if you want to be a patron, link below. Peace. Right, I'm going to have a wee walk around this Callendar Park. Pretty sure I've seen a flying fox. And then I'm going to head through the town centre and back to my car. And start my day of work. I've got gardens to go do still. But it's going to be a glorious day, and what a way to start my morning. This has been Falkirk, thank you. I've not got enough time to cover the whole of Falkirk today. I'll have to come back. There is going to be a part 2. And there's Callendar House. You'd have seen it on the drone. I wasn't expecting it to be so dramatic. You've got, on one side you've got the high-rise flats looking over the palace. Let me tell you, I have not got the correct footwear on. My feet are soaking from walking through the grass. Like actual soaking wet socks. Screw it, I'll just walk right all over the grass now. I'm already wet. Look at this. This is ruddy delightful. It's coming after me. The white-headed killer bird. What is it? I ran away from it. What is it? Hello? It's got total mad feet. I don't know what this is. I used ChatGPT to find out what it was. It's a Eurasian coot. You can tell by its distinctive black body and the bright white beak and forehead shield. They're often found around freshwater lakes and ponds like the one in the picture. They're quite bold birds and can be quite territorial. Don't I know about it? There we go. The coot. Swans in there, coots. And you come over here and it's the Falkirk steel pie chart. That's what I'm calling it. They've got a pie chart statue. I don't know, maybe the pie chart was invented in Falkirk. Oh, this is just jolly magnificent. Remember at the start when I said the population of Falkirk was 30,000 and then I found out it was 158,000. Well, guess what? The truth is it's 35,000. If you can see that on the phone there, 35. So there you go, 35,000. My population radar is not wildly off. In fact, it was almost bang on. Callendar House, well it says here, during the 19th century it was redesigned and extended in the style of a French Renaissance chateau, fused with elements of Scottish baronial architecture. However, the core of the building is a 14th century tower house. You want, this place is an entire day out in itself. There's just not enough hours in the day and minutes on my SD card. There's a couple of guys over there doing a full body workout. Their press ups, their squat thrusting, their hip hurt. I don't know what they're doing, alright? They're doing stuff. There's a double flying fox. French Renaissance Chateau, Le Bleu, La Bibliothèque, ha ha ha, baguette. I'm not gonna lie, that's the fastest flying fox I've been on in a while. Holy moly. I tell you what, this place is going to be hoaching busy later. I'm glad I got here early. And there it is. Le Chateau La Baguette. Maison de Je m'appelle Derek. Tell you what though, the French have style. Because this park is oozing beauty. And apparently it's got a museum in it, but that opens at 9. It's not even 9 yet, so I won't be doing that. Look at this. There's a wee rock from the Antonine Wall, frontiers of the Roman Empire. The Antonine Wall became a World Heritage Site in 2008. There you go. And if you remember from my time at Cramond and Inveresk, the Antonine Wall has come all the way along that sort of Fife coast, the Lothians coast on the Forth, right along to here, because well, the Forth's just back there when you've seen on the drone. So aye, it ran right along here. What else does that say? Rough Castle, Antonine Wall. Rough Castle. What's Rough Castle about? There's a castle in there. Remember the dead fight for the living, and then it's a cool globe. Oh look, hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Right, I'm now overdressed and it's getting really warm, the sun coming out. I'm coming back into the town square, town centre. Oh, it's fairly getting roasty toasty now. This, the Cross Keys, was one of dozens of inns and public houses in Falkirk High Street in the 18th century. The poet Robert Burns spent the first night of his Highland tour here on the 26th of August. So here, the Cross Keys. Oh aye, here it is. Look, there's a picture up and a plaque. Robert the Burns, poet, slept here. There you go. Now it's renovate for you. But it's still no the premier shopping place in Scotland. I'm not having that. The How Gate is open. It's alright, I'm not going to go in it. You're usually not allowed to film in them. And I don't know where the Y Gate is. Music Alley. It's a funky shop. Very unique church building. I've not seen one like that before anywhere. St. Francis Xavier's Church. That's what I'm saying, there's Falkirk's full of surprises. Would you look at that? I was closer than I ever realised I was. I turned the corner and I was in the car park where I've parked my car. I was lucky. It's sad to be ending the episode now, but it's just before 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been here since 5, half 5. Am I just making up times? I don't know. But Falkirk surprised me today. You know, when I first got here, I wasn't sure what to expect, and as I walked around further I was like, this place feels like a bit of everything, and it is. It's like it's captured bits of all over Scotland, and then it's got its own history, its own community, its own wonder right in the heart of it. And Falkirk, you've impressed me. I know there's so much more to see and I've only scratched the surface, but look at this as my recon mission to Falkirk. I'll be back and I'll explore deeper into the history and other parts of Falkirk I've not seen today. But for now, thanks for having me. Peace!
Well, it was lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Say goodnight to the GingerMan. One last ice cream for the bearded man.